Thanks for tuning in to Bourbon Drop. I'm your host, Myron. Today, we've got a very hard bottle to come by on the channel. And I came by this bottle so easy you won't believe it. Stick around, let's get it. Bottle drop, bottle drop, bottle drop. If you saw the rant slash hate slash praising video of the Virginia ABC, you know how I came across this bottle. If you didn't, I'm about to tell you now. So, Virginia ABC has changed the rules to how they do their drops. So they no longer give you any notification. Now they just drop them random times, random dates. They don't, no notification, nothing about what the bottle is. The store just gets a notification from corporate to say, hey, put these bottles out. Then they put those bottles out. If you walk in the store and you ask personnel, do you have this bottle? I saw a picture of it on Facebook. They're not allowed to say. They can only say, please check the shelves. If you called that store and asked, I just saw a picture of this bottle on Facebook saying that you have this bottle at your store. Do you have this bottle? They have to say, sir, you or ma'am, you have to come into the store and find and see for yourself. So I do kind of like that. I do kind of like that. The downside of that is you have to go to store to store to store and just see if something's put out. So like I said in the other video, that does add that element of hunt back to bourbon hunting. All right, but now I'm going to tell you how I got this bottle. So one of the guys posted a picture on Facebook in one of the groups that I'm in, and he said, paying it forward, something like paying it forward, pick a bottle up if you can. So I didn't give it too much thought. I was like, whatever. I said, I probably won't make it there. It'll probably be gone. One of my friends texts our group and he's got the bottle. So then I text him and I'm like, how many of those bottles were left? So he says, there were 2 left on the shelves. He was like, about 30 minutes ago. I said, man, I'm 40 minutes away from home. I am on my way home from work. I said, it's going to take me another 40 minutes to drive to that store. We're looking at 80 minutes. I said, those things are going to be gone. But I said, whatever, I'm going to drive there. If I get them, I get them. If I don't, I don't. There's now 1 left on the shelf. So that's how easy it was for me to get this bottle. So like I said in the other video, I think there are some benefits. Yes, there are some drawbacks, but I think there are some benefits to this new system because it allows us as a bourbon community to share amongst our friends, whether it's a text group or a Facebook group, to say, hey, this is the store that I found it at. It's only limit 1 per day. Get you one if you can. So that's how I got it. Anyway, this is the MICHTER'S Barrel Strength RYE. It comes in at 110.6 proof. They don't have an age statement on it. Most people think that MICHTER'S, even their lower proof everyday shelf stuff, are around 6, maybe 8 years old. MICHTER'S does do the heat cycle in warehouses as well, so it does give their bottles a little more aged up taste, if that makes sense. So I want to get into the nose of this thing. On that video, I had a little bit out of my Wee Glen and I was really liking it. So let's get into the nose. Honestly, I'm not going to say it has the greatest nose. It doesn't, it's not bad, but it's just wood. It just smells like nothing but wood. And I'm going deep in the glass. There is a very light fruit when I go really, really deep in the glass. I can't pick it out right now. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go into the glass, get some tasting notes, and then come back to it. Let's get into the glass. Let's put it on the palate. Sweet brown sugar. toasted marshmallow note. If you could take a toasted marshmallow, dip it in either melted down brown sugar or just regular brown sugar and eat that. That is what I am getting out of this glass. The flavors, let me calm down a little bit. The flavors coming out of this glass, goddamn ridiculous. Mouthfeel is great. It's leaving a nice, even that toasted marshmallow is left behind on the palate. That is excellent. Let's go back into the nose, see if I can pull some stuff out. Wood, light citrus, almost a grapefruit citrus. That's almost like a sweet strawberry note, like strawberry candy, almost like Swedish fish. But then you get that oakiness that just hangs around in the background. Like I said, it was very prominent up front. On the first nosing, it was very prominent, but now it just hangs around in the background. And a little bit of that rye maltiness that I get sometimes out of a rye. Let's go back into the palate for the second time. Look at the color. That's a nice color. It is not the darkest rye I've ever seen, but that is a nice color. That is that toasted marshmallow note is so good with a little bit of that citrus. That citrus actually transfers over to the palate with a little bit of, like I said, that grapefruit citrus, toasted marshmallow, dipped in brown sugar. This thing is the mouthfeel as well. So I gotta say that I am I'm really liking this bottle, man. Wow. Look, don't get me wrong. JD single barrel proof is still my number one. This is more of a sweeter rye. This is, if they are getting JD to produce this, because on the back it says this single barrel rye has been mellowed. Pay attention to those words. Mellowed by our signature filtration. Now, who charcoal mellows their product and calls it charcoal mellow filtered? Now, we know they're all under the Brown-Forman umbrella. So if JD is producing this, these are sweeter. The mash bill has to be different. I got to look up the mash bill. I was being lazy. I was trying to hurry up and get it on camera. I didn't do a ton of research into this bottle, but man, I am really liking this bottle. JD single barrel proof is still my number one because it drinks more like a bourbon. It's savory. It's great. I even actually like it more than the JD single barrel proof now. But this bottle, let's get into the breakdown. So, is this worth the chase? I am gonna have to say yes. This bottle right here is something that I would stand in line for. This is something that I would go from store to get. Toasted marshmallow, brown sugar, almost like this citrus, grapefruit citrus note, and the finish, that toasted marshmallow on the finish is just, oh my gosh. Anyway, all right, so is it worth retail? I'm gonna have to say $109.99, so $110 is definitely it's worth retail. That's a great buy. I would even go my $30 over retail to get this bottle. Hopefully with the new Virginia ABC system, I won't have to, but I would go my $30 over retail for this bottle. I would go $140 for this bottle. This coming in at $110, I can't wait to put this up against the, I had a bottle to my right, I put it back, the Pikesville Rye. Because Pikesville Rye is one of my favorites. But this marshmallow note that's in that thing, I don't know. I'm gonna have to blind them because I don't know. This thing is right now. I am liking it a lot. This is definitely gonna be on my list this year in 2024. Who is it for? At 110 proof. Definitely intermediate to experienced bourbon drinker. I did have my first drink of the day when I shot the other video. Didn't burn, didn't kill me, but I am used to higher proof stuff, even though lately I've been really loving the JD Black 7-year or 7-year black, however you want to say it. That thing right there, man, I've just really been enjoying it. So even though I've really been enjoying something like that, which is 90 proof, this right here at 110.6 proof didn't light me up. Didn't light me up at all. I definitely wouldn't give it to a new bourbon drinker, but it didn't light me up. Will it always be on the bar? If I can find myself a backup, I will buy it so that I can try and always keep it on the bar, because I feel like now that this thing is open, it might go pretty fast. With that being said, let the whiskey flow. Never run out, let you head into a drop. Till next time.